Trust me, there is a huge difference among vets, just like there is a huge difference amongst people. They can be pretty nasty.
Is this your very first dog and you've never been to a veterinarian? Or have you had a pretty bad experience with a veterinarian? You have a hard time finding a good new one or even trusting a new one? Or is it just hard to have your dog stay calm and relaxed during consultations so your vet can actually take a good look at him? In this video, let me help you find the right vet for you and your dog so you can avoid the bad ones. Hi, I'm veterinarian Nele, and I help cat and dog owners avoid sudden sickness and high medical bills without the long waiting times and stress. And so Dr. Google doesn't give you a heart attack. If you'd like to avoid medical or behavioral problems for your furry friend, be sure to click the subscription button below. And if you'd like, hit that bell button so you get notified every time I release a new video. If you'd like to take a look behind the scenes in our practice, be sure to follow us on Instagram right here. So when it comes to finding a good vet, there are a lot of things to consider. And of course, you want someone who knows her stuff. But also, is she polite? At least, does she seem honest, sincere? Does she actually look like she likes you and your dog? Some of the most important things I will walk you through so you can find the right vet for you and your dog and avoid the bad ones, because trust me, there is a huge difference among vets, just like there is a huge difference amongst people. They can be pretty nasty. I will walk you through at least 7 important things to consider. Number 1, you're not just a number. You feel like this person actually sees you and knows you, wants to get to know you and your dog, and you're not just a number. They're not just,
come on in, let's see what it is, put the dog on the table, da 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 da, pay me up, and next one. Next.
Yeah, don't feel good when that happens, does it? And it happens too often, unfortunately, especially in the bigger practice. I'm sorry, not all big practices are bad. Of course not. But I've seen this before. It's terrible. I wouldn't want to do this to your dog, ever. Number 2, they actually care. You feel like they actually care about you and your dog. They actually see you. They want to get to know you. They're honest with you. That's how much they care. It's rather to have some honest, harsh truth than just to sugarcoat it, which gets you nowhere at all. But you actually feel like, yeah, this person is not just looking at you and your dog as an income source. They care about what's going on with your dog and somewhat with your personal life as well. Number 3, true to their skills. What is also very important is that this veterinarian is also honest with you about their skill level and their knowledge level. Not every vet knows everything. Don't try to find a vet that knows everything, that can do everything. That way they'll do everything mediocrely or even poorly. If this is a good vet, they'll actually refer you to another practice or another vet who knows more or can do more with a certain thing that they cannot fix. That is super important. Don't trust a vet who says they can do everything. It's not true. It's not possible. You'll get duped. Number 5, they follow up. If they actually refer you to another vet, they make sure that you tell this vet to have their coordinations so that the vet can actually report back to the original vet. These referral vets, they don't try to keep you as a patient. They want to send you back to your own vet, and your own vet, if they're good, they'll actually follow up if necessary because they care. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Waiting times. Try to find a vet that doesn't have a long waiting time, because your dog and you will get stressed out from waiting. Try to find a vet that only works with appointments, so they can block out the appropriate time for you and your dog, so they can actually have a nice quiet way for you to come in, so your dog is at ease and not just, like I said,
hey, come in, dog on the table, what's the problem? Let's take a look, let's take him off, let's pay and let you go.
It doesn't feel nice at all, and the dog will be stressed and more stressed the next time and more stressed the next time, and after that you wouldn't want to go to this vet. Hopefully, don't blindly just go with authority here. The vets, there are nice people among vets and not so nice people among vets, like I said before, but try to find someone who doesn't have a full waiting room, especially if there are other dogs and cats and maybe birds, and if your dog is very reactive to all of these things, you will not have a good time, or she will not have a good time there, and you will get more stressed every time. I found this out the hard way because I did some replacements when I just got graduated, because a lot of vets are female these days, so I replaced quite a few vets that were on maternity leave, and they also had waiting rooms that were full. They didn't work on appointment or just for maybe surgery or something like that, but yeah, it would stress me out. The full waiting room, next, and then I have to focus on this one dog, and I know all of these other people are waiting, some pretty impatiently too. That's not how it works for me. You're paying the same amount of money as well for that same consultation that the vet is rushing you through because they have other people to see right after you. Also, when we work on appointments, we kind of know what you're coming in for, so we can prepare and everything goes more smoothly and you and your pet are more chill. If you're lucky, you don't see another pet in the waiting room, even when you have to go outside of the consultation room. It's nice that you don't see another pet right away, because your dog will be stressed and the next pet will be stressed because they passed your dog, if at all possible. That's not always possible, but I like to do it in my practice. You go outside through the back door. So dogs and cats and other pets don't see each other in my practice, unless there's an emergency or someone just comes in without an appointment. One of the most annoying things. Yeah, so don't do that. Cat-friendly clinic. Yeah, I know that sounds weird. What? Even for a cat, I would recommend you, if they also help dogs, to get a cat-friendly clinic. Here's why. For a cat-friendly clinic, they have certain things in place so the cat feels more at ease and not too stressed out. This also helps for a dog. We help the cats be relaxed so they don't see a dog or smell a dog, but vice versa as well. So dogs will not see or smell cats. For example, in my practice, and I think it's for a lot of cat-friendly practices who also have multiple species, let's say. So yeah, it's a good idea to go and find out if they at least have a bronze label, because there's a bronze, a silver and a gold label. You don't necessarily need the gold label. We already have to put a lot in place to get the bronze label. I, for instance, have the bronze label, but it's just because I don't have an x-ray machine yet, and I didn't have an assistant at the time, but that is coming very soon as well. X-ray will be around November, I hope. So good times are coming. I might be going to gold just because of those two things, but to get the bronze, you need a lot of changes in your practice. So try to take a look at this website. I'll give you a little tour how to find a cat-friendly clinic label. I know it sounds a little counterintuitive, but trust me, it's a good idea. And in the end, number 8, your gut feeling. In the end, it's all about your gut feeling. You will know what it feels like. Do you feel like you like this vet at least? Do you feel like this vet actually likes and cares about you? You will feel this stuff. You will also feel if your dog is at ease with this vet. Does your dog like this vet? Dogs have personalities, many a different one, just like people. And some dogs and some people just don't like to coexist. So yeah, you can go on that as well. That's maybe the most important one of all the things I've said, but at least you have some important things you can think about outside of this vet knows a lot and can do a lot. There are more important things than that. I hope this video helped you out. If this is the first time you have a dog that you're raising all on your own, I would very much recommend clicking on the link in the description box below to get your quick start guide to dogs. To get you started, it's 3 videos. Altogether it's about 20 minutes and you're all set to know the basics that you need to do when you first get a dog. It's completely free, but you can avoid a lot of misery by knowing these things. If you found any value in this video, please give it a like, give it a nice comment. It really helps me out a lot. Let's keep your furry friends happy and healthy together, and I will see you in the next video.